Everyone wants the secret to living longer. But what if I told you that most so-called longevity drugs aren't miracles? They're just biology catching up to good habits. In this episode, we'll look at 6 of the most talked about paths in longevity science, 4 promising compounds, and 2 frontier therapies. What they actually do, what's still myth, and why the basics of health still win every time. Here's why this matters. The more we understand the science behind these discoveries, the better we can separate hope from hype and stay focused on what truly adds healthy years. Every single therapy in development tries to imitate something that your body already does through movement, sleep, nutrition, and recovery. Let's explore what scientists are discovering and what it means for you today. So I guess as a quick disclaimer or a quick note before we dive in. What follows isn't every compound ever rumored to slow aging. These are the ones with credible, peer-reviewed human or at least mammal data behind them. So if you don't hear your favorite supplement mentioned, it's probably because it only works like on yeast or mealworms or, I don't know, mice or something that don't pay rent. For this video, my policy is no science, no airtime. So anyway, with that out of the way, let's start with what I consider the real contenders. All right, rapamycin, number 1, turns down the cellular volume knob. In each cell, there's a master switch called mTOR. That's mTOR. Short for mechanistic target of rapamycin, and it decides whether to grow or to repair. Rapamycin gently kind of turns the gain down a little bit on that switch, kind of slowing growth so that the body can focus more on maintenance. The way it's given is usually in a prescription pill, maybe taken once a week or in cycles under medical supervision. Some trials use a low-dose oral liquid. In animals, it does extend lifespan and it improves immune function. In humans, early evidence suggests better heart and immune aging. So if we do a myth check, it doesn't reverse aging, right? It simply slows down certain cellular wear and tear signals. If you're looking for a lifestyle parallel, fasting windows, steady blood sugar, and aerobic activity do the same. The next compound is called Metformin. Metformin is a decades-old diabetes pill that sometimes or often improves insulin sensitivity and lowers inflammation, right, which are 2 huge aging accelerators. It's usually taken orally once or twice a day and under a doctor's guidance. Diabetic patients on metformin often outlive similar people without it. That finding sparked the TAME trial, targeting aging with metformin, to see if it can delay age-related disease in healthy adults. So metformin is not a longevity guarantee. Its benefit comes from better metabolic health, something that you can achieve naturally through diet and training. But anyway, that's what metformin does. Senolytics, clearing out the zombie cell, number 3. As we age, some cells stop dividing, but they won't die. They leak inflammatory chemicals that damage neighboring tissue. Scientists call them senescent cells. Senolytics help the body clear them out, kind of a cellular spring cleaning, if you wish. And here's how they're given. It's short oral courses of dasatinib plus quercetin. They're natural flavonoids like fisetin. Early human trials show that slight gains in mobility and energy do occur. If we do a myth check, over-the-counter senolytic cleanses are unproven and honestly sometimes unsafe. If we're looking for a lifestyle parallel, deep quality sleep and stress control activate the same process called autophagy, literally self-eating. It's your body's built-in cleanup system that recycles damaged cells and keeps tissues young. Okay, next up, number 4 is NAD+. NAD+ stands for nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. Think of it as the spark plug of your cells. It's a coenzyme that converts food into energy and powers DNA repair. As we age, NAD+ levels drop, slowing our metabolism and recovery. And because you can't take NAD+ directly, it kind of breaks down, in the normal course of digestion, scientists use precursors or molecules that your body can turn into NAD+. So the 2 best known of these are NMN, and the second has the abbreviation NR, so nicotinamide riboside. These both are part of the vitamin B3 family, and the way they're given is most people take them as capsules or powders. In clinics, NAD+ can be given by IV infusion, but that's very costly and also still very experimental. So what the science says, animal studies show stronger muscles and mitochondria. Human trials are honestly pretty mixed still at this point. Let's do some myth checking. So NMN and NR don't extend human lifespan. They may support cellular energy, but they don't reverse aging by any means. If you're looking for a lifestyle parallel, sleep, cardio, morning sunlight, etc., naturally raise NAD+ through healthy circadian rhythms. So number 5, now we're into regimes, not compounds, is rewinding the clock on the DNA. So each cell has tags on DNA, it's software. Over time, that code kind of drifts a little bit and the cell loses identity. Scientists can reset that code using 4 genes called the Yamanaka factors. Applied partially, they make old cells act young again. How it's given? Only in animal labs via gene therapy injections. There's no pill or supplement version. In mice, this process restored vision and rejuvenated organs. Human use is years and years away. It is promising though. Myth checking, any supplement claiming to activate Yamanaka factors is false. Those are genes, not nutrients. If we look for a lifestyle parallel, sleep, nutrition, stress control, keep your cells software stable too. So number 6 is gene therapies, right? So some people live past 100 years old with remarkable health, partially thanks to genes like FOXO3 and Clotho. They improve DNA repair and protect the brain and muscles. How they're given? It's still very experimental. Viral vector gene infusions or protein injections, not pills or powders or anything you can take. No legitimate clinic offers these yet. If we were to look for a lifestyle parallel, exercise boosts FOXO3, sleep and hydration boosts Clotho. All right, lastly, we're looking at mitochondrial and autophagy enhancers. So compounds like urolithin from pomegranates, for example, and spermidine from various fermented foods promote mitophagy, the recycling of weak mitochondria. They're given usually as oral capsules or powders in clinical trials. If we look at them carefully, they are supportive nutrients. They're not miracles. Think of them as sort of fine-tuning for an engine that still needs exercise. If we're looking for a lifestyle parallel, fasting, endurance training, right, activate exactly the same systems. So let's do actually a quick reality check at this point. All of these approaches share one theme. They try to copy the benefits of a healthy life without the foundation, right, of movement, sleep, nutrition, right? None of them are going to work very well. If you want to live long enough to benefit from tomorrow's breakthroughs, you have to protect your foundation today. The future of longevity medicine is fascinating, and it changes, or it will change, what aging means. But it won't change why we age. So keep an eye on the science and keep doing basics that actually work. Move, sleep, eat real food, stay connected, manage your stress, right? All of those things. Hopefully this was helpful, or at least interesting. Thank you very much.